Welcome back to Side Hustle Garage. This is part 6 of the Ford Focus rebuild. In this part, we're going to try to wire up the light. We're going to put in new headlights that are legal and then go through state inspection. So let's start up with the light. Okay, so it was kind of a fail. It worked in the beginning, but the brake lights then get really dim and they don't work. We're looking at a different way to possibly light it up. So we're going to take it from the third brake light here and try to put it to the fourth one. But before I go ahead and start splicing wires, I'm going to test it here and here to make sure that they're both running when I press the brake light. Alright, we just hooked up the third brake light with this light and it works good and none of the lights go off. So I'm assuming it's going through this line here because it has a yellow and black. Or that's where it is there. So I'm going to take off the roof a little bit, see where those lines are leading, and then probably lead some wires down there and into there. Alright, we just got everything ready, everything put together. At this point, I'm just going to make sure that all the wiring was correct by pressing the brakes and see if it works. Ready?
Yep, all of them work.
Alright, we know that the fourth brake light works. We just tested it. At this point, I'm going to move on to the brakes. I want to resurface the rotors, the fronts and the back, so we're going to do that. Alright, we just got the rotor off. It looks good enough to be milled down a little bit, so to be resurfaced. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the wheels and then continue the video after that. Alright, so I ended up only doing the front rotors to be resurfaced because the back ones look fine. But in the meanwhile, I started to repaint the calipers into a black color. I already painted up the front. I'm just doing the backs now because red just looked a little weird on the vehicle. So I'm going to put the rotors back on, put the calipers on, and put the wheels on. Alright, I finally got the wheels back on, the car back on the ground where it's supposed to be. Got a little late night, so I'm gonna call it a day. Welcome back to another day. I got my headlights ordered and they came in, and these are going to be safe for salvage inspection, for state inspection, so we're going to install those, and also got a Ford emblem and I'm going to put that in too today. Yeah, looks dumber than a box of rocks. Alright, I got the headlights in. The reason why I'm doing this is obviously for salvage inspection because it has the orange lights and also the turn signals are clear. And the old ones had like a chrome black turn signal, so I don't think that would pass inspection. So I put these on. They don't fit at all. There's this knob over here that's kind of in the way, so it's not fitting correctly, but As long as I get them to pass through inspection, I'm gonna take them off and put my old ones back on. So let's see how that works. Yeah, lines are pretty good. Alright guys, finally got the vehicle completely done. It is ready for salvage inspection. Got the new headlights in. There was a check engine light, I cleared that. So we're gonna go drive it right now, a little bit down the block or so, and see if it reappears, see if everything is good, no more bumps or nothing like that. And then start calling the salvage inspector guy and get an appointment ready. So let's do it. Sweet. Shucks. Alright guys, so the Ford Focus is fully done and it's finished. The video parts got a little bit weird, and a few parts didn't record, and a few parts got a little bit distorted because of the image quality. So I'm just kind of redoing and kind of recapping of what we did after what you just seen. So I did the salvage inspection. I put the headlights back on, the better ones. They look much better. Let me actually turn them on real quick. There they are. It's looking really good. I did have spacers on there, and then I took them off because the spacers started to rub on the fenders. I also did the exhaust for the vehicle, so I'm going to demonstrate how I did it kind of. So from inside the cockpit here, I went ahead and took off the dash over here, and I put a button inside of there. It's going to be kind of hard to tell, but there's a button for off, and then a compressor to be on over there. And then what that does is there's a wire that goes all the way to the back here. And then there's a compressor back there with a little relief valve, that yellow one, and the compressor's the blue one, and it leads it up to a hose, and it goes down here into this valve here that I got on eBay. Then I welded some welds here. They're poor beads, but you know, it'll do the job just well. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate the exhaust now with it closed and then with it open. Alright, that was closed. Now let's open it up. Ready?
Yep.
Alright, so that is that. That's basically the end of this build, but we got a little bit of sunlight out, so we're going to get some cinematic shots. Let's cut to that. Alright guys, that's a wrap for the build. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. We enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of fun rebuilding it and just posting it and sharing it with you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate all the feedback, all the likes, and keep sharing it with your friends.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram at side.hustle.garage if you guys haven't already.
You guys might have seen in part 1 a little sneak peek of the next build on the channel. We're gonna get right to work as soon as possible on that.
Yeah, as soon as possible, because I'm really excited to work on this. This is my first awesome supercar, so to speak. Not a supercar, but
more exotic.
It's more exotic. In a way it is. So
yeah.
stay tuned for that. It's actually right here. Check it out.